What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Capel Outdoor video. And today we're at the range. We're going to be sighting in the 22 as well as the 50 cal muzzleloader. So let's get into it. All right, so we're going to sight in this 22 first. My grouping was a little high and to the right, so I had to move my front sight to the right to get my group to go left. So I got a target down here. I would say about 40 yards or so. If I had to roughly guess, I don't really have a rangefinder, so I'm just going to guesstimate that's about 40 yards. So we're going to crack a few shots at it and then see what kind of grouping we get and then make adjustments from there. So you put the round in, close the bolt, pull the hammer back, throw it on safety. All right, so we fired off 3 shots. Now let's go down here and take a look.
Remember, guys, we're only gonna judge them a lot.
All right, so we took 3 shots, and you see my, let's see if I can get out of the shadow here. Took 3 shots, and you can kind of see the grouping. So I'm still a little right, so I need to move my front post a little bit to the right to get it to go over a little bit. So Abby fired off 3 rounds at the top target, so we're gonna go check it out and see how good she did. I adjusted the sights a little bit. I think I adjusted it a little bit too much because the front sights came off, so I put them back in place. So we'll see how that goes.
Very similar.
No, they're a little bit more, yeah. So this is my grouping. Let me get out of the little shadow here. This is my grouping, so you can see I'm a little right here, but this is hers. So she's directly over it. So I might adjust it a little bit more to the front sight, a little bit more to the left to get the grouping to go right. And then maybe I might back it up to a little bit and see if we can't get the elevation. But you kind of can see how, don't worry, the bolt is out and there's no round in there, but you can kind of see how off-center that front sight is. That's how off it is shooting a little bit. So all right, so my first round of shots were this one, and this one. These right here, let me get in camera. So these 3 right here were my first grouping. This is my second grouping. I think I pulled on this one just a little bit. All right, now it's time to check out Abby's grouping. This is her second grouping.
So instead of me putting the ball right here in my while I was aiming, I had it right here, and now they're. Well, we can drop it down a little bit, but you see how her grouping there, it's kind of squirrely. I say about 2 inches here. So on this one here, the rear sight, you can adjust this up and down for your elevation. I backed it down 1 just to try to drop the grouping a little bit lower. Y'all can see here, got 1 here, here, and here. So we're getting there. It's dropping a little bit lower. But what I think is with that is I'm at the farthest notch on that 22. Because if you can see here in this little diagram, so you have the rear sight, right? So in the front post, I'm putting right here. So what I think I need to do is when I aim, is just move the front post down here into the groove of the rear sight. Not sure if I did it correctly, but.
I don't know, maybe she just can't shoot.
Thanks.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it. 1, 2, and 3. All in the center right there. Because I dropped that B sight. Like, I was making it even with the top right here. I dropped it down here in the groove. And we're right there, all in the circle. All in the money right there. So I'll call that good right there. Alright guys, so now we're going to shoot this muzzleloader here. And yeah, I'll show you all the steps on how to load it and everything. But then after that, will just be the shots itself. So that way I'm not boring y'all. So I don't know if the camera caught it, but because I don't know if it was on or off. But I ran a patch down there, both sides down the barrel, to clean the residue out. And I also put a cap in here to clean the nipple out. So now we're going to load this muzzleloader here. All right, so we're gonna do about 90 grains of black powder. This is 2F black powder. All right, so now we're gonna get our patches. We're gonna try the pillow ticking patch first. And then get our patch lip. Kind of rub it in there really good. Patch, ball. And then, so you got it like this, get your ball starter. Like this. Like that. And take your ramrod, push it all the way down. And then there you go, ready to fire. All right, so we're gonna walk out here and see. I took 2 shots of that 50 cal. The first one had some problems with it. I guess there wasn't from the nipple to the barrel, the breech of the barrel, I don't think it was clear. And yeah, I can see right now I didn't even hit the target. I didn't even hit the target. Yeah.
No wonder.
Yeah, I didn't even hit the target.
So just to recap, we were standing over there and he goes, man, those people beside us got the same target. So you see how when they hit it, it turns yellow?
Yeah.
Mine ain't turned yellow, so it's probably because you didn't hit the
bad word. I don't even know what happened. All right, guys, so we did 3 shots. Well, I did 2, Abby did 1. I'm using these pillow ticking patches. These aren't it, these are the old t-shirts, but I use those and I think it's just a little too snug on it. So I'm gonna try the t-shirt patch here. We're gonna see how that goes. With this being a thicker patch or thinner patch, so I think those pillow tickings, they're 0.0018, and the the t-shirt patches are a little bit thinner than that, so this feels a lot more smoother going down instead of it being really hard. Still 90 grains of black powder. We're trying the t-shirt patches now, and we're going to see how that goes for the round ball. Great.
Dang.
Well, that was a little delayed. .90 grains of powder and the Hornady Great Plains 385 grain conical bullets. So I'm thinking it might be the patch that can't even get these round balls to hit on target. So we're gonna try the conical, eliminate the patch all in title. So we're just gonna see if we can't get it on paper. Alright guys, so what I had to do to get around this problem, I think it's either a cleaning issue or a powder issue. I don't think the powder is reaching into the little cavity where the cap goes. So what I had to do is I had to take the nipple out, clean the nipple out as best I could, and then put some powder in a little bit of that chamber right there where the nipple is. Alright, let's see if that will work.
Sounded like you hit something.
Yeah. Well, it sounded like we hit paper. All right, we're on cardboard now. Let's just see if we can't get it over. All right, guys, so we about wrapped it up here. We did not do so good with the 50 cal muzzleloader, but this is the target. Don't mind the bird shot. After that, we just kind of shot the shotgun a little bit, but we took about 2 or 3 shots with the round ball using the patches, and we didn't even hit the target. That's about 90 grains of black powder. I think it's the patches. They're too thick, and it just causes accuracy problems. That's my opinion. But if y'all have any info about black powder, please put it down in the comment section. Let me know. So then I switched to the conical bullets, the Hornady Great Plains. This is the first shot here. That's about 90 grains of powder. The second shot didn't even hit the target. Third shot, I dropped it down to about 80 grains, and that did pretty good for just that one shot. And the last shot hit the edge of the cardboard, and then as you can see over here, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but oh, there you go. I like grazed the side of the frame and just chunked it out. But I thought that was pretty cool. We definitely, well, I definitely have to do a lot more research on it and figure out some problems and issues that I'm having. Maybe try to find a few people who are experienced with the black powder stuff and how I can get it dialed in at 100 yards. So I'm going to be working on that off and on a little bit, as much as I can, in between videos, whatever. And just going to see how we can do. I know with black powder, there's a lot of factors with it. It could be like the type of powder, the weather, altitude, whatever, humidity, all that stuff like that. So it's definitely a challenge, but hopefully I can figure it out maybe by next time, hunting season next year. But with that being said, if y'all enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed making it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all on the next one.